Hey guys, what's going on? Honest Abe checking in here. Hope you guys are having a good week, good Friday. I wanted to get this out to you guys. I've been promising you guys this video for about a week or so now. But I want to talk about Tennessee recruiting, and I planned on getting it out yesterday. Just things came up and stuff that had to kind of push my videos back a day. But hey, I want you guys to go check out Volunteer Roadshow with Catfish over there. I actually just did a podcast video with him, and he's going to be getting that up here hopefully in the next couple days. We kind of break down the whole thing with Gillespie. We talk a little bit about Tennessee basketball and where we're at. We talk about recruiting. So check out that video. Go over to his channel. Definitely like and subscribe, and appreciate you guys doing that. So thanks, Catfish, for having me on today. So let's get right into it. The first thing I actually want to talk about was the basketball game, and man, that was a terrible game against Florida on Wednesday night, and it was ugly. It was an ugly game. Both teams shot 33% in the first, basically the first 15 minutes of the first half. Florida went 1 for 7 for 3-pointers. We went 0 for 7, and we had 8 turnovers. Florida had 6. That's just in the first 15 minutes of the basketball game. There was really no rhythm, no flow to the first half. I mean, it was sloppy. I mean, the first 3 possessions of Florida, basically Stone had a turnover. He just couldn't handle the ball. One even went off his head. They actually played that highlight, I think, on ESPN, of that ball just bouncing off his head and heading into the first row of the stands. But on a positive, Tennessee finally did get it rolling. About 9 minutes left in the second half. Grant Williams picked up a quick foul in the second half, and he sat on the bench till about the 9-minute mark. And once he got back in, the post-to-post play was really good those last few minutes for Tennessee. Now you saw Admiral Schofield and Grant Williams just pick it up, and it was good those last couple minutes. Tennessee goes on to win the game. Grant Williams has 23 points, 6 rebounds. Admiral Schofield had 16 points and 8 rebounds. We actually finished the game shooting 43%, so a little bit better. We ended with 12 turnovers, so definitely see Rick Barnes turning that around for Ole Miss tomorrow night. Hope you guys will catch in and tune in to that game. And I don't know if you guys see it, I'm wearing my San Jose stuff today, and man, they got hammered by the Predators last night, 7-1. And man, Predators are just playing lights out right now, and I mean, Predators couldn't do anything that first matchup with the Sharks. They couldn't do anything offensively, but man, they turned it around. They took some good game notes. And of course, the loss of Joe Thornton for the Sharks is huge. But Brett Burns played okay. I had a little cook. So Bonino and Hartnell, they each had a goal. The one was just beautiful, just kind of a breakaway pass that Hartnell had. It was a beautiful goal. But the Predators, they're still first in the Central. I don't think the Sharks moved with the loss last night. But definitely a great hockey game. So go Predators and go Sharks. My 2 favorite teams, they're going head to head, and I love that 2016 game. I was actually there when it went into triple overtime. That was amazing. So hopefully we'll get to see that come the playoffs again, and I'll be in Nashville hopefully watching some games. But wanted to talk a little bit about recruiting, and Jeremy Pruitt coming in. And I think he did a good job. And on Volunteer Roadshow, I told Catfish I gave Jeremy Pruitt a solid B for his recruiting class. I think we ended up at number 20 in the nation for recruiting, which isn't really bad considering, with how much time he came in with to have to recruit. And he was still coaching Alabama. A lot of people don't realize that he was still coaching Alabama on their defense at the time. And so he was playing dual roles and stuff like that. But Jeremy Pruitt did a great job. He got some good recruits. And of course, this past week we got news that we lost Gillespie and we hired Chris Winkie. So Jeremy Pruitt and Chris Winkie, they were together at Alabama this past year for the national championship. Winkie was a football analyst, football analyst for him. Can't get that word out. It's kind of hard today. But yeah, if you remember, he won the Heisman Trophy in 2000 with Florida State. He took them the year before to the national championship. They had a 12-0 year. He was quarterbacks coach for the Rams the past 2 seasons before at Alabama. So he's been around. Then he was in a high school. He was their athletic director, head football coach for a couple seasons, I believe. But he's coming in to coach the running backs. His salary is going to be $350,000 a year. So definitely looking forward to what Chris Winkie does. I think he'll definitely help out the quarterbacks as well. With J.T. Strout coming in, definitely looking forward to seeing a new quarterback and what Jeremy Pruitt, what kind of style of offense he really implements here. But Alontae Taylor, he's a 4-star out of Manchester, Tennessee. He's going to be a beast wide receiver, and everybody says that Tennessee's wide receiver U. Well, he could definitely be the starting new class for Jeremy Pruitt to get that ball rolling. Greg Emerson, he's a 4-star out of Jackson. He's a defensive tackle. Jacob Warren, tight end from Farragut High School, my alma mater. He's coming in, definitely beef up that offense. Ollie Lane from Gibbs, another Knoxville guy. He's going to help out that offensive line. But you definitely saw Jeremy Pruitt stack that defense up a little bit, and he's going to wear them out, man. He's going to make them the best they can be. So I hope he gets that turned around. But one of my future forecast here is this Jackson Lampley. He's an offensive guard out of Nashville at Montgomery Bell Academy. And man, this kid can play. He's one of our heritage players. His dad played at Tennessee. And Jeremy Pruitt got him to sign on early and basically said, I want you to be the catalyst for this next class. And he has taken that by storm already. So definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, I would say we got definitely a good B on recruiting for this season. I think we already have 7 of them enrolled in this spring semester, so they've already started classes, and the rest of them will join here at summertime as we head into practice. But definitely looking forward to the spring practices, orange and white game, and definitely be bringing you guys some more coverage on that end, and maybe even a little bit of what our next class in 2019 is going to look like. So it's definitely going to be a bigger year for Jeremy Pruitt. He'll have a full season of football underneath his belt at Tennessee, and basically it's going to be what he does this season. I'll give an early projection. I hope we can win 7 or 8 games, and if we do that, then his 2019 class is probably going to be pretty solid, top 15 if not top 10 for sure. So if we can pull out an 8-win season, I'd be ecstatic about that. And see, but we're gonna bring you guys more predictions as we head into the summer months or whatnot, and kind of gear back towards football. Right now, it's March Madness time here, and we're all about basketball when we're talking sports on the Honest Abe channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I appreciate you guys watching. And check me out on Twitter and Facebook. We'll catch you guys later. This is Honest Abe signing off.